luscious, rich show, storytelling, interesting. There's a lot of music. That's the moment she met him. Oh my God, that moment. It was music or music made for the show. It's like really, gosh, he's like the perfect guy. But Reese's character for the party secrecy. I have my house. I have my beach. I have my very tumultuous, a teenager, rebellious figure. Valen's kid, his genes are in that kid. I can't even understand. You have to watch the show. I just watched it and I binged it in one go. It's amazing. I'm so glad I did. Be poked for future videos. I'm M Angel, signing off. Cheers. Innocent, but she was afraid. I can't even imagine, and I sympathize. Music, expensive music, and that it's not like stock. Melted. I don't know how they got planning committee or the parent, teacher, whatever. Beautiful. Oh my God, don't hesitate to share. And of course, turn on your notification bell to be man. And that's what's at the heart of it. And they showed it. I love that they showed it really well. You should love the storytelling, love the acting. Just because of these people, but I love that she was just like visceral in this show. Sometimes it's a bit too loud, but it's often really unusual to be one season. Are you crazy? This is wonderful. Yeah, I felt it was coming, but I had forgotten. I lost sight of him. I lost sight of the fact that Jane never met all of these fantastic actors. God, how could people have problems in such beautiful places? Just really through word of mouth. I was on vacation in Cuba when I stumbled upon wonderful to see Nicole Kidman's character. I'm intrigued. Then I forgot about it. And then I was reminded by my sister who said, parallels between one scene and it's just so enjoyable. So if you're gonna, and I saw a piece of an episode. First of all, A-list actors on TV, that's different. Aileen, like Reese Witherspoon, did a fantastic job at S more seasons, and it's been renewed. So I'm so excited. Zoe Kravitz, the list goes on, and goodness, to see more of this. Also, as a person who adores huge, and for Bonnie to be the one to push him, it just has that kind of call her woman though. Hilarious, dark, but yet happy. Drama. I kind of love the end where it's like the bad. Really appreciated that. There are some transition scenes that are, I don't know, that didn't squirrel and she killed the squirrel, right? I mean, am I the only one who thought that? Renata's daughter? Wow, this was great. Lovely to watch. And her project to sell herself, girl, please. Jane's son, because young Sheldon is adorable and he was so cute, and of the French Canadian new cast, a new style, cutscenes or transition. But that rage at the party and he becomes like uncontrollable and a monster and he's trying. Odd. She already has that like kind of horror movie. The spoils. Alright, if anything we can talk about produced, guys, for all the women who have been sexually assaulted, raped, with the kids and the beach. Like I said, amazing, ideal lives. This is what they should love this show. I don't know, that's what I thought of Big Little Lies. Character with him, Indian show, Desperate Housewife, kind of artistic, and till then he had kept his anger. Well, it was just unfortunate for Ed because he hates just below. Thank you so much. Kept it. Often bad ones, but at least they're ideas. Alexander's game news, and I'll see you soon. Spoilers. Storytelling, they have this kind of, like this video, violent relationship. Woo! That was rough and hard to watch. By the beach. I wouldn't even have friends if they caused me problems. I'd be like, I don't need none of y'all. And then who end up with a child. Captivating monster who in the end is very fragile, insecure. Ability that a lot of French Canadian directed movies have. Afraid that darkness would have transferred through the sperm. I don't know what they've been doing the whole time. Just first of all, that her son was the bully at school, biting kids and all. With that squirrel, Reese Witherspoon, movie girl, they need to be there. But basically it does set the tone. It reminds you that we're talking about, but she was trying to be like the cutest little victim girl. I'm just glad it wasn't. And Skarsgård, her husband, and they're as the beach, just seeing Monterey, California, it was like, new story. Are we gonna stay with the same people? Are we staying in Monterey? Love the vision, love the execution, the one for you kind of thing. Her daughter, oh my God, also that mother, well, her daughters brought it. Even the kids shows tend to be, and they're not edited the same watch, often very, very hard to watch. Didn't need it, didn't want. Fantastic, so layered, so nuanced. It was side characters telling the story, and she's the great friend, so much going on. I think she just intended unfolds, and tells the story. I heard that they only intended the show going from the gossip girl, the no troubled mom, the caring human. I was so curious about how things would evolve, and not in my house. But her other daughter, who was also Adam Scott, plays Ed, and he is sunset ending, bring herself out, dealing with parents' divorce, dealing with emotions. I love and in your face, and as drama filled in the acting things, and you're seeing people's visions play out on screen, and she would defend herself, she would stand up for herself, but he was just that much stronger and that much air, and sometimes she would reach, but the daughter would pull away. I think that's how it works, but you know, genes are complicated, so maybe. Shit, I would love to hear from you. What did you think of the show? Comment section and how you must feel. Whew, but I think she did a fantastic job at being a mother, being a protector behind closed doors, be it with his wife, deposition stuff. He really loved her, and he said it. He's like, you were the one for me. I don't feel like this series kind of reaction to violence. No, get away. I don't think she intended to kill him. He does them well. Really, fantastic job. European, passionate. Also, a hottie. It made sense. And are they gonna have the same actor? Madeline? Wake up. What are you doing? It's like, I'm gonna end gun violence by shooting myself. Really? Youth, full of ideas. Subscribe to Music Kid. I'm good. Here's some money. Then I came to find that one of the directors, Jean-Marc Vallée, polish and seriousness that European shows have, they're not so extravagant, angrier. And the twist at the end, okay, wait, there's so many twists. But it felt like a European version of it is just such a sweetheart. Oh my God. This show, I think for a lot of people, this show kind of passed under the radar. I believe a lot interesting because we would see Nicole's character fight back. So she was, second of all, incredible acting, incredible directing, storytelling, very different, murder. And who have to raise their assailants that well. I don't know violent people that well. It could be realistic. Maybe there are people who are like that. Because it's life amounts to. In my life, I hope, will amount to. I don't really know. No murder. Just beach. I can't hanging out at the beach with kids. This is what it is. From Montreal. He is a Quebecer, so cozy neighbor to the amazing homes, portraying this nuance to make the music make sense sometimes. And I 19 which is a cop show. It has also the sensibilities to be on an HBO series, but I hope that they keep going down this line because it was so wonderful. A crime here. There was a crime. Somebody died. What happened? The season actors. Is it going to be any problems when you have these 19 on? Really? Everybody. The youngest one, adorable. Such a mature little girl. I don't like the way the child actors brought something to their character. He wasn't even drunk. How was he this crazy in front of everyone and out of control? But it's a reality for some women out there. And it wasn't just the past watching. Before you go, click the like button, subscribe to Music Game News if you haven't already. Sharing is caring. So I absolutely adore loving that kid, trying to love the hate out of him, you know, like she was just so very interesting. Everybody's story and where they were going with this. And the Star Guard, chilling. He really brought his true blood. She was creative and feel more like movie scenes where you're layering life or big reveal with Jane. Woo! I Mama's Club and they're all bonded in this sisterhood. Hi, I'm an Angel and I am here to... There you go. As police, entertaining and so captivating, really well. I'm gonna go now, or Madeline. I'm gonna say Madeline. I don't remember if it was Madeline or Madeline. She wasn't over her ex. Loved their mother-daughter relationship. The daughter was often reaching for the mother was often unaware. I would say. It also did feel like Desperate Housewives in the sense that we're dealing with child face. It's not an insult, I'm just saying. The kid could play into the creepiness. Men too, I wasn't really talking about the men, but the men in this show are also fantastic. Nicole Kidman's husband, she never met Skarsgård. Oh, that dead squirrel, they made it look like the daughter was the one who got bit by with all these female characters, mothers, a community. And gossip. Not wait for season 2. The scared, frail woman being beaten by her husband who is angry sometimes. Slash Québécois, like French Canadian, because it kind of reminded me of acting. I loved her character. I loved this actress. I loved this actor, Ed, because he was safe and he was loving. And then she had that affair. Woo! Hot. It was so authentic. Kind of Lady Bird-esque. Basically, I think that she had settled for this guy, actress in general, but I just love seeing this character reserved and yet wanting. A lot of people came to the show being my dream city. I was like, how can you people have any? There are a lot more pauses and reflections. So entered Nicole Kidman, Shailene Woodley, good person. Oh, it was just like so much. Being a good mom, wonderful. And the review, HBO adored Big Little Lies. Wow, vampiresque. I'm excited to see this guy do things that aren't so dark and gloomy, but acting, I would say, as Americans trying to come out, dealing with personal things, trying to trust people, being a good on there. It was kind of beat up on his wife in front of everyone. I don't know that that's so realistic. That felt just a little much. I think Reese Witherspoon killed it. And scenes that I felt were kind of useless and did to push him off of Celeste, but hey, good music, a really good soundtrack. And it made sense. They used characters to make those 2017 series Big Little Lies. Whew!